Sagittarius, you are so intelligent, and where you are at right now in your current life is your social awareness, your relationship with your intuition. Sagittarius is going to be improving in tenfold because I see that when it comes to your social life, you're going to be getting revealed or getting confirmations about people in your life that are actually just not good for you anymore. People that have like their own hidden motives, or even in the sense, because let's not overtly villainize Sagittarius, it could even be the sense of where people have a perception of you and refuse to see you outside of that box. And when it comes to your career, I see you progressing in your career, but I see some oppositions coming in the way of outside perception. Now, there's this theme here when I have your tarot cards pulled out here in front of me, Sagittarius, of where it's like this hot and cold type of energy of where you're going to be developing some really solid connections here, some solid progression in your life here, Sagittarius, but also you're going to be getting like you're at a chapter of your life now of where people are going to be your challenge. And so it's your duty right now to show people that they don't have an iota of what you're about. Sagittarius, to me, I see you at this place of where not necessarily proving people wrong, but going above that and letting them know that you're not even on the same level as them. You are functioning from a much higher place. Like it's almost as if for you, Sagittarius, you've been dealing with so many projections of what people think you are. It almost is this sense as well of where it's like they reference your past, Sagittarius, and then they use that as your identity forever, when you have been actively transforming time and time and time again. Who you were 6 months ago, Sagittarius, is not who you are now, right? Having the Six of Cups in your power position shows that you are constantly evolving. And each step of the way that you evolve, Sagittarius, you'll notice that you'll have some type of extremely positive station come forward to you. What do I mean by this, Sagittarius? You might have adopted in recent days, like having your own business or starting your own stream of revenue. Each step of the way that you've done something for your own self-improvement that is beyond what your comfort zone was beforehand, you may not be winning the jackpot, but you get very confirming signs that you are in the right direction. So don't allow the outside noise. Don't allow these people, Sagittarius, to get in your head. They don't have a sense of who you truly are. You know your strength. You know your power, Sagittarius. And so I see you with this Page of Wands, as well as this Four of Cups, Sagittarius, starting to figure out what you personally want to do. And I get like this impression for you, Sagittarius, of where what you're feeling called to do or what feels right to you is going to be other people perceiving you as a way of where you're being irresponsible. Almost this sense, Sagittarius, of where they are trying to project onto you what, again, like this image that they have of you. And so I really want you to be careful as you go on with your days right now, Sagittarius, to really just keep yourself in check and keep your people in check as well. Because right now it's not just some type of coincidence of where you're noticing people from your past, probably even like some family members that are like starting to show up, repeating like the same type of patterns. I feel like the people that these devils are, that your tarot reading showcases here, Sagittarius, are people that are repeating the same type of patterns of stuff that you have already seen in them, or you're seeing patterns that people are exuding right now in your life that you've already experienced in the past that wasn't good for you anymore, right? And so you're taking steps now towards Sagittarius, no longer dealing with that there. You have the Strength card, letting me know that a lot of your your challenges, your lessons right now, Sagittarius, are going to be in the place of really challenging like your relationship with how much shadow work you've done, as well as putting you face to face with your devils, with your demons, all right? Whether this is internally or externally, Sagittarius, right? You look deeper into this here because we've been talking about the devil and how it plays a role in your life, Sagittarius, in regards to the external world, when we're putting the energy into people and jobs and your environments. We're putting the blame off on the other things But let's also talk about the self, Sagittarius. Let's also talk about the elephant in the room. You, Sagittarius, have a vision for yourself here. And I see in the coming days for you, Sagittarius, you're going to be having an opportunity that is giving you the chance. Yeah, that's like the message I hear for you, Sagittarius. Like, you're getting the chance to really change the narrative again for your life. As I was saying beforehand for you, where it's like you are ever evolving, Sagittarius, like the identity and the person that you were 6 months ago, 6 years ago, whatever the case, you are vastly different. Like, you just always are actively evolving. And I know you may not want to take a moment and just be present with that, Sagittarius, because it's so normal for you, and that's just how you go through this life. That's how you process your emotions in the most present way possible. You might think that's what everyone does, but that's not normal, Sagittarius. For people to be able to really actively evolve like this, it requires a level of self-awareness that not a lot of people have. And with that self-awareness, you have to see the signs with that, which is like, all right, I see you, Sagittarius. You have the self-awareness to already actively evolve. Now let's direct this self-awareness to your own personal demons, your own personal habits. What are they for you, Sagittarius? What have you allowed to escape your life in the past because of your current situation? This is like a message for you, Sagittarius. Maybe you're guilty of this, of where in some type of narrative of perhaps you've always wanted to pursue a type of passion or career. You wanted to do X, Y, and Z, but you want to lose 5 more pounds. You want to do this, you want to do that. And then those things, you always will restart it on every other Monday, the next fresh Monday, the next month, right? Starting fresh. So I challenge you, Sagittarius, at this time to not only have a tower moment with the external demons, darling, all right? Because when you're actively evolving, a lot of people that you connect to at certain points in your life, they're not going to be able to keep up with you. Again, that's normal, right? So let's have that tower energy for the external world. But let's now start applying that tower energy for these really bad habits that you've built up for over the years. As like an example, maybe you have a really bad relationship with getting work done on time without you having to wait until the very last moment. Because after you do it enough, you then convince yourself that you're your most productive when you're on a time crunch. And so that's when you work the best, is when you're on this adrenaline, because you have to get the work done so you can hit your homework and hit submit when it's only 5 minutes left until it's too late. You convince yourself that's how you function best. You convince yourself of certain things certain rituals that you've created for yourself to help you feel more comfortable or cope with certain things in your life that are just not good for you, right? You're settling essentially for second best, right? And then we get this 9 of Cups coming in here for you. I'm going to say it again, Sagittarius. You're essentially settling for second best when your behaviors are reflected in this way here. You are able to thrive in whatever environments that the world or the universe, your angels, God, whatever you align with, you're able to thrive in whatever environment that you're placed in. And you know that. So why are you making this an exception? Why are you making like your dream and like the certain things that you want to manifest and bring into reality at this time? Why are you putting under such tight constraints? When push comes to shove, if you're put into a situation where you real life and death and you needed to rely on those skills, you would have it done regardless, right? Blink of an eye. Evolve right now, Sagittarius. Evolve. Choosing to get comfortable in an environment that is just not conducive to your growth, finding ways to find uncomfortable situations to be more bearable for you is not growth. That's cope. All right. And you are so much better than that, Sagittarius. Even though you have such high intelligence, you have a young soul. All right. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. Stop worrying about how there's like this message that comes in, Sagittarius, where some of you are like so stuck on feeling like you need to like present a certain type of image to showcase to people that you know what you're talking about, that you know your worth. When it comes to those family members, even though we don't want to fully admit it, we have those family members that have seen us grow up, and they always see us in this vision of where we are just whatever. the unevolved version. And so you want to make it a point to be like, no, this is who I am now. Stop being so worried about having to prove your being to other people, and just trust the people that also share the same level of self-awareness that you have will see you for you. And take it from me, darling. All right. I've been in this game for a long time. The people that see you for you will see you. And then there's no matter of convincing that you can do or you can say to have someone see at the same level as you are, like if they don't already do it. It's a choice that is beyond your control. So release your control of the perceptions of other people in your life, so that way you can exude what you know who you are. And who you are is always actively evolving. All right, Sagittarius. So that's the tarot reading that I have for you today, darling. Hopefully something in here resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. As well, if you want to have some further clarity and sense of direction in your life in specific, Sagittarius, my website's linked down below, SimplyVelca.com, and I'll talk to you later. I love you so much, darling. Bye.